Hey, it's Cory Mayo with the Cory Mayo team, and I help people just like you buy, build, and sell homes right here in coastal Delaware. Today we're doing an updated driving tour in the community of Miralon, located in Milton, Delaware. Things have been moving along here, progressing. We have homes that are actually closed on. We have the model home, which is at Cassidy. They just opened up for people to be able to tour. So a really great option there. I want to kind of show how things are progressing here in this community. Now don't forget, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you're updated the next time I upload new videos. And even more so, don't forget, I help people just like you find their dream home here in coastal Delaware. So if you're thinking about building with Schell Brothers, or if you're thinking about buying a resale or selling a home, please reach out to me. This is what I do day in, day out. I'm a local realtor, and I help people just like you find your dream home in coastal Delaware. But without further ado, let's set off here and let's see what's new here at Miralon in Milton, Delaware. Okay, so if you've watched my previous tour that I did here, again, it was kind of in the beginning stages. This community is located on Cool Springs Road in Milton, Delaware. Now, I just timed it. Coming from Lightship Cove, which is right around in the corner there, that is a community that offers easy living homes, whereas the homes here are the Courtyard Series homes. It is just over 2 minutes around the corner, so it gives you a little bit more of a rural feel, but you're right around the corner, so great option there. You're gonna see here as we're driving through a lot of homes. It was mainly all dirt before. The model home, which here is off to the left, this tan Cassidy, I was in last week. Absolutely stunning Cassidy. Maybe the best one that I've seen so far from Schell Brothers as far as for a model home. Really gives you great options as to how you could build your Cassidy out if that's something that you're thinking about. It has a sky basement, meaning that the area above the garage is always there as unfinished storage no matter what. So definitely something to consider if you want to. I'll be uploading a video soon. I'll be touring that home, so keep an eye out for that Cassidy model. But you'll notice off to the left here, homes that are closing. Straight ahead, we have a home. I believe this is a Whimbrel. The last tour you saw that I did, it was under construction, and now there's a car in the driveway. So people are actually starting to close on their homes and moving in, which is always nice. Now, I actually had the sales team here. I had Allie and Frank on my podcast, Who's in the House, and we talked about this community. One of the really cool things that came up as a topic is the fact that Schell Brothers is not only building the homes, but they're also the developer. And the really great thing when you have a community that is developed by the builder also is that they make the money on when they build a home, not necessarily on the home sites, which when a developer develops land, that's where they make their money, is by selling the home sites. So what that allows for is, like off to the right here, these amazing thick wooded lots. We're talking $10,000 lot premiums. Head over to Welch's Pond, which yes, that's in Lewes, and it's a mile and a quarter or so off of Route 1, which has an absolute benefit to it. But home sites there that are wooded, you're gonna be looking maybe 60 or 70. So if you're over at Welch's and you love it, maybe it's just a little bit out of reach from a price-wise standpoint, head on over here. You get a very similar feel with these really tall trees all the way around that have been here forever. Nice, thick wooded home sites, good amenities, and you can save a lot of money with the same series of homes. So again, this is going to be the Courtyard Series home, which if you've seen my tours before, that is going to be your more traditional, wider, centered door floor plan. Homes here are going to range. You have as large as the Waterford, which is their largest offered floor plan, and I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe it comes down to as small as the Montauk. Definitely the Whimbrel, because we saw that up front. So off to the left here are some home sites. That's going to be a pond in the middle. Then off to the right are wooded home sites. So we really don't have a lot of bad home sites. And again, that's also because that's what happens when you have the builder who's developing. They think through the whole process on what's going to make really good sense for potential buyers. Now, this community consists of kind of two loops. So we're driving down here. We have a cut-through road here that's going to connect this road to the other side, but then there would be another. If we continue straight in this road, but we're finished, it would loop all the way back and around again. But we're going to make a left here. In the last driving tour that I did, I had to make a kind of a 360 or a 180 spin here because this wasn't finished, but it's finished now. So we're gonna continue on here, take a look at this nice long pond that's going to kind of come down here between these two sides. Again, the homes on the left here, the homes on the right, these would be backing up to the pond for great pond views. And then all of these homes here going along the right side are going to be backing up to trees. So again, I hate to sound like I'm beating a dead horse here, but really everything is a good home site. It depends on what you're looking for. You're looking for a wooded home site, we got them off here on the perimeter of the community. You're looking for a pond site, go to an interior lot, and that's gonna be backing up to ponds. Proximity, we are in Milton, so as we exit the community, if you were to drive up and down, it's more tree-lined roads, so very quiet, very quaint feel to it. Downtown Milton is not too far away, which if you've never been to downtown Milton, it's a very cute, very historic, small little town. Great library. It's on the Wegmans Pond for freshwater fishing. You can put a little rowboat out there. So really cool option for being right around the corner, but you're still just minutes from being at 5 Points, which is kind of that intersection when you're coming down Route 1 to where you feel as though I've reached the beach here. I'm in Lewes. That's where the Lowe's is and the Home Depot. So we're just not a short drive away from that, and then Rehoboth, and then a little farther down is going to be Dewey. So good proximity to having entertainment. There's if you go down to Milton, there's a theater down in Milton. So we have entertainment, dining in Milton, and then the same thing, obviously, going in towards Route 1, tons of dining options, and then heading a little bit towards the coastline in Lewes is where we get into downtown Lewes, and great options for dining and entertaining in there as well. And then obviously the beach. Cape Elizabeth State Park, great options for driving on. If you have a four-wheel drive vehicle, you can do walk on as well. Notice off to the left here, this is the other end of that pond that we saw from the other side. So really long pond here through this front loop, or this front section of the community. There's another home under construction here. This is actually a Whimbrel, and the Whimbrel has a new feature to it. I'm gonna back up and see if you can't see this. They added to the Whimbrel a sky basement now as well, which is what you find in the garage. It's standard in the Cassidy, but an option with the Whimbrel. But what it allows you to do, if we look inside of that garage there, you'll see there's a staircase that actually from the garage gives you access to walk upstairs. Then you have a switchback staircase that will go up to storage above the garage, which is nice. If you're gonna do a one story, it makes it that way you don't have to have pull down stairs. When you do the second story, there's going to be access from the bonus room or the loft to get into the unfinished storage space. But sometimes people they don't want to have to worry about carrying things up and down through the home. Just bring it right down to the garage. So that sky basement is a really cool new feature. Just learned this the other day from some great clients, Ron and Nancy. Thanks for pointing that out to me. Really cool feature in the Whimbrel that they've added recently. Beautiful home here, that nice long stretching front porch there. And then we've come back full circle. Here's our Cassidy model off to the right hand side. So this will give us a little bit of a different view and perspective. Then we have another Cassidy across the street here. Now the Cassidy gives you an option when you do your owner suite of two orientations. You can run it front to back, and we'll see if I can get a little bit kind of between so we can maybe focus on it. Front to back. So you notice that on the right hand side here, how that wall runs all the way down. That is going to be running your owner suite where the windows will be facing the rear of the home. If we look off to the left here, you'll notice it looks like it's turned. So actually on the windows in the owner suite would actually be on the right side facing the side of the home. Or not the side of the home, but it actually would overlook like your courtyard or your deck. Now, depending on your home site, if it's deep enough, people love to do it this way. But if you've fallen in love with a home site, maybe it's not deep enough to fit that full front to back owner suite, you just spin it. So it's a great way with the Cassidy that you have options of orienting that owner suite two different ways, depending on your likes and your home site. Because you're always buying more than just a home, you're buying your home site too and your community. But anyway, that concludes our tour here, kind of looping around Miralon in Milton, Delaware. Really beautiful community on a nice, quiet back road here, Cool Springs Road. If you haven't been here, it's definitely one to check out. Again, please, this is what I do day in, day out. You know, if you're thinking about this, give me a call. And like the hundreds of clients that I've helped before you, I would love to help guide you through this process, be your advocate while building a home here at Miralon, here with Schell Brothers and the other community, or or really if you're just looking to do real estate down in the coastal Delaware area, give me a call. I'd love to be your eyes and ears and help you through the process. Again, my name is Cory Mayo with the Cory Mayo team. You can feel to reach out to me at any point in time. You can give me a call or text at 302-466-5511. You can also email me at Cory, C-O-R-Y, at coastallifede, as in Delaware.com. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a wonderful day.